shot on the release. 1.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 15 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now at 715-384-8118. Choose Drunken Chicken, BLT, Western, Mac and Cheese, Sweet Chili Chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has roasted chicken, fish, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
it.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. Do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Jamie, let's go. Okay, basket was good. One shot, release.
Hi, I'm Malachi from Northside Computers and Cellular. We are currently offering a great savings of 2 phone lines for $50, and it includes unlimited talk, text, and data. Stop down at Northside Computers and Cellular, 907 South Central Avenue, Marshfield, to see how you can save on your internet, cable, and phone bills. We have the best providers under one roof.
2 phone lines, $50. Get mobile, internet, and television all under one roof. Northside Computer and Cellular of Marshfield.
Need furniture? Come to Mall Furniture in Marshfield and get it now. We have what you want in stock. Do you need a new 2-sided Wisconsin-built mattress set or adjustable bed? We have them in stock. Power lift chairs, rocker or wall recliner. How about a glider rocker or swivel rocker? We have them. Sofas, sectionals and sleepers, reclining and stationary, leather and cloth. Choose from Marshfield Furniture, Lazy Boy, and Best Home Furnishing. See our expanded Wolfcraft Maple and Oak, made in Marshfield Furniture. Bring your truck or trailer and take it with you, or have it delivered for a small fee.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
I really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
2023 was a year of change, innovation, building something new, and teamwork. The H&S legacy is evolving, and we're carrying it forward, designing equipment that helps farmers get the job done, looking ahead to the future of farming while staying true to the values that have brought us this far.
and made us who we are today. H&S. Strong heritage, strong people, stronger future.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Pretty good. How are you? Cold, huh? Cold enough. I made it down.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
I play a little bit, yeah, with the grandkids. I'm not going to ask you how that comes out. Pretty good. What's that? One of them's pretty good. Yeah.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Hello, everyone, and welcome into 2024 WIAA Boys Basketball live on Zaleski Sports. My name is Caleb Jacoby, alongside Isaac Eagle and Elena Eagle doing the production here tonight. Thank you for joining us tonight. It's the Columbus Dons at 12-1, 6-0 in conference play, hosting the Gilman Pirates at 2-10, 1-5 in conference play here tonight in this Clover Belt East conference matchup here. In this one, the Dons look to remain undefeated in conference play. In just a moment, we will send it down to the floor for your national anthem. But again, Joe Anderson called the last Columbus Dons game as the Dons are coming off a win at Greenwood to remain undefeated in conference play. And that was a wide margin there. Coach said 20 players got into the game against Greenwood for Columbus in that game. So they were able to play a lot of guys in that basketball game, and a win for the Dons in that one. For Gilman, they are coming off a loss at home against Spencer. That was a nail-biter by 4 points. We're going to take a quick break and be back with your national anthem right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 15 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now at 715-384-8118. Choose Drunken Chicken, BLT, Western, Mac and Cheese, Sweet Chili Chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has roasted chicken, fish, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
We would ask that you please remain standing to honor America and those defending your freedom for the playing of our national anthem by the best band in the land, here Columbus High School Pep Band, under the direction of Mr. Tom Zimmerman.
That was your national anthem here from Columbus High School as the Dons get set to host the Gilman Pirates. And before we start, I was talking to Coach Konechny before the game, and he mentioned that he saw the Zaleski Sports Show last week with me subbing in for Jason Zaleski with Dan Ross. And last week, Dan made a comment about schools giving us food, giving us snacks, giving us stuff like that. Sometimes schools will do that. They'll come up to us and they'll give us something. There was a time at a Legion baseball game where Jack Rozicki, I was working with there, was upset he didn't have ice for his soda, and someone on the broadcast heard it, came up, brought him ice. That is an example, but a lot of times schools will bring us stuff up here. Anyways, as I get on with the story, Dan asked me, has Columbus came out and given you anything up there? We don't expect it. It's not necessary, to say the least, at all. But Dan brought it up in the show and said, hey, does Columbus ever give you any stuff up in the booth up there or at the table up there? And I said, no, but that's all right. And after Dan asked that, Coach Konechny must have been watching, and he has got us pizza and cookies up here at the table. Myself, Isaac, and Elena up here. So thanks, Coach Konechny, and maybe thanks to Dan. Dan getting that up here too. Now we're getting spoiled unnecessarily up here at the table, all because of a Dan Ross comment on the Zaleski Sports Show. But Coach Konechny sends up some pizza, some chocolate chip cookies up here for us, and thanks to Coach Konechny and the Dons for that. And again, maybe thanks to Dan Ross. All because of Dan's poking and prodding. It's what Dan Ross does. But we got some snacks up here, and we're set to go here tonight as your starting lineups here tonight. They were just announced down on the floor. Same starters for Columbus, as you Dons fans out there will be familiar with, but for the Gilman Pirates, it is Max Ustinowski, Tony Saricek, Logan Halita, Joey Saricek, and Caleb Marion. For the Gilman Pirates, for the Dons, Matt Konechny, Charlie Moore, Blake Jacoby, Lucas Kreklau, and Cy Becker. So your starters for each side tonight. The Pirates in a zone to start things off. Usually the Dons are able to break that, and they do, and Konechny just misses the three. Matt Konechny no good from the corner. I'm sure we'll expect to get to see Emmett Konechny out there again here tonight. We saw him when Joe was on the call against Greenwood, where he got sounded like about 8 minutes or so in that first half, and then the Dons with a big lead there elected really not to play a lot of starters there in that second half. In here to the Pirates, and the Pirates will score first. Caleb Marion for two on the inside. Dons back the other way. It's a 1-3-1 zone from the Pirates to start things off. And Columbus looking to stay undefeated in conference play here in this game. They're unbeaten at home so far this year. Charlie Moore no good off back rim. Offensive rebound though here for the Dons. Jacoby, swing over to Moore, now into the corner for Konechny. Thought about it, skips it over to Jacoby for three, and it's good from Blake Jacoby. Jacoby's first shot goes down, and the Dons take the lead. Pirates basketball into the high post. Dons in their 2-3 zone that they have run for most of this season. Pass inside here into the corner. Back to the right wing for Saricek. Floater up, no good, and a charge. A charge taken that time by Lucas Kreklau. And the foul goes against Joey Saricek. Lucas Kreklau jaws the charge. Do we have a replay on that, Isaac? Yeah, we do. All right. And we'll go to that replay on the next dead ball we've got. Skip pass here. Charlie Moore into the corner again for Konechny. Konechny goes baseline, not a lot of room. Back out to Jacoby. Short corner jumper for Kreklau, no good. Rebound for Saricek. Back the other way come the Pirates. Inside, backing in, stolen away by Jacoby, and he's going to push here in transition, and he's got space, going to walk into a three, and it's good from Blake Jacoby. A miscommunication there from the Pirates. Even in the zone, somebody usually has got to pick up the basketball, and especially you want to guard Blake Jacoby out at the three-point line. Charlie Moore to the basket for two. Turnover there for the Pirates. Moore takes advantage. That one poked away by Konechny. He's still battling for the ball, and he picks up the steal. Moore to the basket again for two. Charlie Moore's got 4 points. Turnover number 4 for the Pirates, and the Dons have jumped out to a quick 7-point lead. And they're a tough team to come back against with how they can shoot the ball. And that's deflected out of bounds off of the Dons. Possession stays with the Pirates. Again, the Pirates 2-10 coming into this game. One conference win, that was against Greenwood. And there's going to be another turnover. Dons basketball. Konechny skips to the corner for to Jacoby. Now to Konechny in the corner. Skips it over to Jacoby. Back to Moore in the corner for Konechny. Moore's there. Back to Jacoby, right wing, skips it up top. Moore steps into a wide open three, and it's good. Charlie Moore's got 7 points. Again, this Dons team, a tough team to play zone against because of their ability to shoot the ball. It's 12-2 Columbus. Back the other way for the Pirates. Shot up, no good from Marion. And he's got the 2 points on the board for the Pirates so far, and Emmett Konechny stands up and he gets ready to check into the game. Mack in the corner, knocks it down. Matt Konechny from downtown, and a quick timeout here for the Pirates. The Dons up big early, 15-2 Columbus. We'll take a break. Be back with more Clover Belt East basketball after this on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Welcome back, everybody, as we're going to get a look at the replay of that Lucas Krecklau charge, and there it was as he steps in and draws the charge. Look at our Wheelers replay there. And we're back to live action. Gilman basketball trying to break that kind of soft full court pressure from the Dons. Again, the Dons put that on, and it's just, I think really to try to see if, just put, it's I'm stuttering all around right now, but let's see if I can get back to that thought here in a second as Jacoby, top of the key, swings it over to Konechny, back to Becker at the high post. Becker loses his dribble, skips it to the corner. Emmett Konechny from downtown. Emmett Konechny trying to work his way back from that injury, and he has not wasted any time getting into a groove. Coming off the bench now for the Dons as he works back into the rotation. Skip pass here, in and out from Logan Halida on that shot. Dons back the other way. Jacoby, top of the key, skips to the corner for Matt Konechny. Back top of the key for Becker, into the corner now for Jacoby, and Blake Jacoby, too strong, but out of bounds off Gilman. It'll be Dons basketball, and as I was saying before, as I couldn't get a thought to come out of my mouth, that full court pressure that the Dons put on, it's not really a hardcore full court pressure where you're trapping hard, and as soon as they get the ball, you're trying to get a trap right away. It's just to apply a little bit of ball pressure for teams as they come up. See if you can jump a pass here or there, and a guy like Matt Konechny a lot of times does, as Cy Becker is called for a travel there. But again, as you'll see it here, this full court pressure, the 1-2-2 press from the Dons, not necessarily denying the ball in, and they're not going to trap right there, whereas at the end of a game, if you're trying to get the ball back, you're going to trap in a spot like this. They're just kind of soft playing back, and seeing if they can force a team into an ill-advised turnover like they just did there. Again, I think right there, that exact possession kind of proves my point of what I'm saying with this Dons full court pressure. It's a soft zone full court pressure where you're just trying to get, you're not going to take a lot of risks on there, but if a team telegraphs a pass, maybe you jump it, steal it, or just get a team to put a little bit more pressure on them and see if they can they commit an unforced error. As Matt Konechny knocks down a three, and the Dons are feeling it from three-point range early. They're up 21-2 to start this one off. Pass ahead here, that's off of the Pirates. Pass inside, and stolen away by Matt Konechny. Dons quickly ahead here. Emmett, skip pass ahead. Lucas Krecklau for two. The left-hand find from Emmett Konechny. And the Dons lead it 23-2. Coach Konechny calls timeout. We'll take another quick break. Be back with more Clover Belt East boys basketball after this on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Welcome back, everybody. 23-2, Columbus leads Gilman here in this Clover Belt East Conference matchup here tonight. Again, thanks to Coach Konechny for sending up some pizza and cookies for us up here. I believe it's Scotty's Pizza up here. It's a good time to bring up. You'll see the Scotty's Pizza commercial here at some point tonight, and good time to remind you to head over to Scotty's Pizza, pick up a slice, maybe more than one slice, maybe a whole pizza. I'd recommend. As the Dons go in transition the other way, Cy Becker to the basket, off the steal. Cy Becker for 2. And get yourself some Scotty's Pizza. We've got it up here. All thanks to Coach Konechny. Sending up some Scotty's Pizza and some chocolate chip cookies up here for us. And I should actually thank the 2 little kids that came up here. I think under the orders of Coach Konechny, as that shot no good. The Dons the other way, so I didn't get their names, but thanks to those 2, I think, Youth Columbus Dons for bringing that up, as Emmett Konechny nearly rolled that 3 home, but just short on it. Dons lead it 25-2 here, and again, the way this game has started, not sure how much playing time Emmett will get here in this game, just with the score being what it is. Here's the left wing 3, short, and a rebound for Blake Jacoby. Pass ahead, Becker's got an open lane, and he'll attack the basket, blocked out of bounds. A great blocked shot there by Max Ustinowski. What a block from Ustinowski, and he came down hard on that left ankle there. It was an awkward fall, and he's going to limp off. Hopefully Ustinowski is okay, and he's able to get back out on the court. It wasn't awkward, just the way he came and landed on that leg was an awkward way to land. Hopefully he is all right, and that is not as bad as it looked, is the hope. But Emmett Konechny going to inbound here for the Dons. Gets it in to Kreklau, now into Jacoby. Short corner, back up top. Kreklau wants the 3, and it's short. And Kreklau, good time to try some of those, maybe. As that's going to be a missed 3 from downtown from Halida. Charlie Moore from downtown for the Dons. Charlie Moore for 3. He has got 10 points here tonight. 28-2, Columbus with the lead. And again, this may be so far the best the Dons have started a game all year, as Emmett Konechny gets the steal and goes to the rim for 2. Konechny now with 5 points. 30-2 your score. And again, we'll have some time to preview the Dons schedule a little bit and talk about this team moving forward here in the second half a little bit more. And that's going to be a foul on Becker. 2 shots coming up for Dalton Wasaki. That's Cy Becker's first personal, team first as well. And Wasaki no good on the first free throw that time. Again, we haven't had one yet, but every 2-shot free throw from the Columbus Dons, brought to you by Jamie Wenzel over at Surf Pro. Call Jamie Wenzel for the best choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro, like it never even happened. And again, we've got Scotty's Pizza up here tonight, thanks to Coach Konechny. Alex Edwards into the ball game, and a quick 2 points for the senior Alex Edwards. And they're using some of his maybe soccer skills, getting out in transition and scoring there for the Dons. And I'll be the first to admit my soccer knowledge is not the highest, at least compared to some soccer fans out there, perhaps. And Alex Edwards going to come up with his first personal foul there. But that was similar to soccer. Basketball and soccer have similarities. Definitely some key differences as well, of course. The main difference being one sport, you use your hands to move the ball up and down the floor. The other sport, you can only use your feet. In case anybody out there wanted a quick lesson in the the differences between soccer and basketball. There you go. There it is. As the Pirates will inbound here. But again, I bring that up in case anyone out there is confused. Why are you bringing up soccer in the middle of a basketball game? It's because Alex Edwards is, let's say, the top Don soccer player, has been for the last few years, at least top scorer. I believe he's got some astonishing numbers for the Dons as well. I don't have them in front of me, but as an all-star soccer player for the Columbus Dons. So there is a reason I brought up the sport of soccer here tonight. Here's a fadeaway jump shot from the inside, and it's good. Caleb Marion. He has got all 4 of the Gilman points here tonight. Edwards in the corner, inside here to Hilgeman. That one poked away, stolen away. Second turnover of the game for the Dons, and the Pirates nearly give it back, but nearly get 2 points. That one rattled, seemed all the way down from Tony Saricek, but rattled out as Moore kicks to Edwards in the corner. Edwards skips it over to Nemitz, the right wing. 3 is short. Pirate basketball, Logan Halida with Edwards defending him.
You know what the 50-50 raffle's for? I don't.
Here's the deep 2, no good. Battle for the offensive board. He's got it, and 2 points for Braden Olenek. Olenek missed the shot, followed his own shot, and finishes at the rim.
Who does that anymore? Nobody.
Nemitz attacks the basket. Kick outside to Moore. Right wing, left wing to Dooms. Into the corner for Edwards. Inside, Cole Hilgeman. He's fouled and will go to the line for 2 shots. Hilgeman. And the foul goes on Braylon Olenek, his first personal. Hilgeman heads to your Jamie Wenzel Surf Pro free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Surf Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro like it never even happened. Hilgeman knocks down the first at your Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Hilgeman short on that one, and it will be Gilman basketball. And we talked about Emmett Konechny a little bit tonight. The last time the Dons were here at home, Konechny had 18 points in his first game back from injury. First game played in about a month and a half, and it did not look like it was his first game, as Joey Saricek scores there, but brought him up a little bit earlier tonight. I think the Dons going to take it slow with Konechny as far as how many minutes he's going to get. I think regardless of how well he plays on the floor, just want to make sure you're not going to rush him back with that stomach and intestine injury he kind of had there. You want to play it safe there. I think Coach Konechny is, and I think it's a smart move, especially mid-season here. You want to make sure he's ready and good to go for postseason play, because the Dons have proved they can win games with the crew they have, where you're going to need him, absolutely, as Alex Edwards knocks down the 3. He's got 5 points. Where you absolutely will need him is come postseason time. And you got some tough games coming up on the schedule as well you'd like to win, but that shot no good there from Bo Pacoit. But again, I think regardless of how Emmett plays on the court, I don't know if Coach Konechny is going to change his game plan, which is bringing him along slowly. There's kind of 3 or 4 minute, maybe 5-minute stints in games and then come out. But I think once, maybe, again, don't have a guarantee for you on when that'll ramp up specifically, but I'm thinking maybe in a few games or so, maybe 2, 4, or 5 games, somewhere in that span, before we get too close to the end of the season, I would imagine we are going to see Emmett Konechny get back into that starting lineup and get back to playing most of the minutes throughout the night. But I think the goal likely is just get him in up to speed and up to conditioning by the time the end of the season comes around, so he's in rhythm and is used to playing high minutes by the time the tournament comes around. Nemitz, step in, jump shot is good. Nathan Nemitz for 2. Bringing it up here, Logan Halida Dons lead it 38-8. Halida skips it over to Tony Saricek inside the high post. Now the short corner jump shot, no good from Adam Drager. And it's the Dons the other way. Nemitz handoff to Sam Dooms. Top of the key, Cal Burkhauser steps in. The corner, Nemitz for three, and it's good. Nathan Nemitz from downtown, he's got 5 points. 41-8 your score. It's Halida, top of the key, skips it over to Dalton Wasaki. And again, tonight, glad to just have all of our games. No games canceled tonight. Again, over the weekend, Friday night, Saturday night. Almost every single Central Wisconsin or Eastern Wisconsin team, really central to east, maybe a little bit in the west, but most of the state of Wisconsin, I should say, all games were canceled Friday, Saturday due to the unbelievable amount of snow that the entire state of Wisconsin, and really the entire Midwest and the Northeast, almost the entire country outside of the western side, the amount of snow that we've gotten here this past weekend. Nemitz to the basket, and he has a shot blocked there that time. Wanted a foul, but blocked out of bounds, and possession will stay with the Dons. Nemitz to inbound here. Man, glad to just have the games being played. The Dons were lucky enough where, for their team specifically, they didn't have any games Friday or Saturday. They were able to get in that Greenwood game Thursday night before snow really got bad, and didn't miss any games. Didn't have to postpone any of their games here in this stretch. So they didn't have any to play Friday, Saturday. So Dons lucked out as far as the scheduling is concerned that way. Nearly a travel there. Skipped out to Saricek. Saricek, right wing for Halida. Halida takes the ball screen and skips it to the left corner. A tough shot and good from Bo Pacoit. Bo Pacoit from downtown makes it 41-11. Back to the Dons. Doom skips ahead to Burkhauser in the corner, and he's fouled. As they are going to get Dalton Wasaki on the foul, his first personal, team third. And now we're going to have a mass substitution here. And this is your would-be starting lineup for the Dons with a fully healthy Emmett Konechny and fully back into conditioned basketball. This would be your Dons starting lineup onto the court here. So this is the group you like to see out on the floor. With Emmett back with that starting five, and he knocks down a quick three. He's got 8. Again, I think if you're the Dons, maybe you're totally okay. Maybe you would encourage Emmett being as aggressive as he can offensively, just to continue to, again, he's come in and it doesn't look like he's lost a step after missing a month and a half, but wouldn't mind him taking a lot of shots coming back just to get him back and continuing to get him used to his old role with this team, the role he's used to having as the primary ball handler, and along with Charlie Moore and Blake Jacoby, primary scorers for this Dons team. Jacoby in the corner, inside now to Krecklau for 2. Lucas Krecklau now with 4 points. But again, you talk about the Dons and not having Emmett Konechny. You never want to lose a player, but I think if you watch how the Dons played without him, you can look at it as if they can work him back into the rotation, and once he starts becoming more of a ball handler, getting back into the role we're accustomed to seeing him in, if they're able to work that back in seamlessly, if you're the Dons, you've had a lot of players step up into different roles where come playoff time, let's say Emmett's in foul trouble or a player here is in foul trouble. He's not able to be on the court for whatever reason, as Lucas Krecklau knocks it down there. This team has proven that they've got players that can step up into various roles. Again, Blake Jacoby and Charlie Moore have stepped up into that the primary ball handler roles, as Emmett Konechny just continues to be on fire as he comes back. He's got 11 points, 4 for 5 from the field, 3 for 4 from three-point range for Emmett Konechny here tonight. The Dons are on pace for a triple-digit game with 51 points here in the first half. And that foul is going to go against Charlie Moore. This may be a season high for points and a half. For sure in the first half, I believe, for the Dons. Don't remember a 50-point first half off the top of my head. Gilman basketball here. But again, if you talking about the Dons, and we'll have more time to talk about this as this game goes along, but talked about Charlie Moore and Blake Jacoby stepping into ball handling roles. Cy Becker, a guy who has really stepped up this year in terms of a scoring role, as Lucas Kreklau draws the charge there that time. His second drawn charge of the game. Braden Olenek picks up his second personal foul, team fifth. But again, let's say in a playoff game at some point, Emmett gets into foul trouble. Crazy stuff can happen in the postseason, no matter what sport you are talking about, and especially when it comes to high school sports and high school students, you really never know what can happen. But something like that happens. This team has proven guys like Cy Becker can step up into a scoring role. Of course, Charlie Moore, Blake Jacoby, guys we've seen in the past as well, and guys off the bench as well. Nathan Nimitz. Alex Edwards stepping up in those scoring roles for the Dons this year as well. So, it puts you in a spot where you feel confident, even if a guy goes down here, a guy's in foul trouble here, you feel confident that these other guys, anyone else can really step up. These other guys can step up and step up to the plate. But of course, if you want to make a state title run, which absolutely I believe is in the Dons' aspirations for this season, want to do that, you're going to want a fully healthy team, and they're getting closer and closer to having that right now. That shot no good from Olenek. And a battle for the basketball on the floor here with 48 seconds on the clock. It's a jump ball on the floor, and possession will stay with Columbus. Or with Gilman, excuse me. It is a 36-point Columbus lead here in this first half. Again, they look to be on their way to their 7th conference win, 7-0. After this game, long way to go here, but if they are able to win this, it will continue their conference record, continue their undefeated conference season, I should say. As the Pirates swing it around here, may just hold it for one shot. Olenek up top, skips to the corner for Wysocki. Wysocki, Moore defending, steps out, tough shot there, no good. Kreklau with the rebound. And the Dons push the other way. Jacoby, the ball handler here, takes the ball screen from Kreklau. Skip over to Moore now. Back to Kreklau. Now Becker in the corner for Jacoby. Gilman looks to be in man-to-man here. Konechny at the buzzer for three. Emmett Konechny with a buzzer-beating three from downtown to end the first half. He's got 14 points tonight. The Dons lead at 54-15. We'll take a break. Be back with more Clover Belt East basketball after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Malachi from Northside Computers and Cellular. We are currently offering a great savings of 2 phone lines for $50, and it includes unlimited talk, text, and data. Stop down at Northside Computers and Cellular, 907 South Central Avenue, Marshfield, to see how you can save on your internet, cable, and phone bills. We have the best providers under one roof.
2 phone lines, $50. Get mobile, internet, and television all under one roof. Northside Computer and Cellular of Marshfield.
Need furniture? Come to Mall Furniture in Marshfield and get it now. We have what you want in stock. Do you need a new 2-sided Wisconsin-built mattress set or adjustable bed? We have them in stock. Power lift chairs, rocker or wall recliner. How about a glider rocker or swivel rocker? We have them. Sofas, sectionals and sleepers, reclining and stationary, leather and cloth. Choose from Marshfield Furniture, Lazy Boy, and Best Home Furnishing. See our expanded Wolfcraft Maple and Oak, made in Marshfield Furniture. Bring your truck or trailer and take it with you, or have it delivered for a small fee.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
Welcome back, everybody. It is halftime here from Columbus High School, and there you can see the buzzer-beating three to end the first half, brought to you by Wheelers. That replay, of course, brought to you by the great folks over at Wheelers. And the Dons with a massive lead here in this first half, 54-15. They really continue their dominance against the Clover Belt East, or in the Clover Belt East Conference so far this season. We'll get into that a little bit more as this halftime goes along. But first, the Viaduct Bar and Grill of Marshfield serves juicy half-pound burgers daily. The Viaduct Bar and Grill is also home to cold drinks and Fish Fry Friday. The Viaduct Bar and Grill on Marshfield's fabulous northwest side. And the Gray Dog Axe Throwing. The Gray Dog Axe Throwing is now open in Marshfield. It's fun for all ages, 8 and older, so bring the whole family. Join a league or plan a party. Book your awesome experience today. Visit thegraydogaxe.com or find them on Facebook for more information. In case you ever had a desire to chuck a blade at something, go over there to the Gray Dog Axe Throwing. That's the only place that you're going to be able to do that. Let me tell you, there's not a lot of places where you can just go around throwing axes around. So I'd highly encourage you, if you want to get some, just you're a little upset, want to get some of that stress out of your system, head over to the Gray Dog Axe Throwing and throw some axes. Axes? Is that the plural of axe? Sounds like it. But head over to the Gray Dog Axe Throwing. Sounds like an interesting time. Sounds like a fun time for anybody in Marshfield. And also get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. We're going to take another quick break. We'll be back to break down this first half a little bit, talk about the Clover Belt East Conference as a whole right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? Do they make sure that you're comfortable? And that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. My best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Welcome back, everybody, to Columbus High School. It is 54-15. Columbus leads Gilman. And again, going into this second half, it's like we were going to see a lot of JV guys from Columbus. Probably going to start the same starters, maybe get Emmett Konechny a little bit more time, but pretty quickly I'm sure it'll be subbing out time and getting some of those JV guys into the ball game. But this is kind of, if you're a Dons fan and you've been watching these games, these streams, this is what we, I think, expected coming into this year from the Dons and how they'd kind of play in the Clover Belt East this season, and they have absolutely lived up to their expectations so far this season as the team to beat in the Clover Belt East. Again, you look ahead in their schedule a little bit here. The game that I would have circled, they're going to be at McDonald Central. That game got rescheduled to Tuesday, February 6th. That game's going to be a tough game. McDonald Central always great in pretty much every single sport, and it's going to be on the road, long road trip. We will have that live on Zaleski Sports, so don't worry about not being able to watch that. If you don't want to make the drive, watch it on Zaleski Sports. But the game I have circled in the Clover Belt East is the game here at home against Neillsville, January 25th. When the Dons beat Neillsville by double digits in Neillsville earlier this season, I think that dropped Neillsville to 2-5 overall on the season, somewhere around there. They're now 8-6, and I said after that game, we talked about it, myself and Ben Breck talked about it, that Neillsville team was a lot better than even the score of that game represented. They had a lot of tough losses. Then they went on to lose to Auburndale on probably the craziest game we've had on our network this season. If you want a great game to watch that Auburndale-Neillsville boys basketball game. I think it was a quadruple overtime, and Auburndale won it on a buzzer-beating 3. But Neillsville nearly beat Auburndale, who's a top 10 ranked Division IV basketball team. And they've, after starting 2-5, I believe it was, may have been 2-6, they're now 8-6. So again, that's really the Clover Belt East game I've got my eye on. Owen Withee on the road. Should be an interesting one as well. Owen Withee probably, along with Neillsville, maybe played Columbus as best. But to me, Neillsville's the team that has played Columbus the toughest so far this season. We're going to take another quick 30-second break, and we'll be back with more Clover Belt East boys basketball after this on Zaleski Sports.
2023 was a year of change, innovation, building something new, and teamwork. The H&S legacy is evolving, and we're carrying it forward, designing equipment that helps farmers get the job done, looking ahead to the future of farming while staying true to the values that have brought us this far and made us who we are today. H&S, strong heritage, strong people, stronger future.
Something that can hurt more. Yeah. All right, welcome back, everybody. It is 54-15. Columbus leads Gilman here in this one. This Clover Belt East matchup. Let's take a moment to hear from our friends over at the Sports Scene. Sports Scene in Marshfield is your official fan wear store for player jerseys, hats, autographed memorabilia, and more. Sports Scene up the stairs from World Buffet in the Marshfield Mall. And an SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Matt Konechny scores first for the Dons here in this second half. That one nearly stolen away by Blake Jacoby. And again, I think in this kind of blowout so far tonight, the story maybe the second half to keep an eye on will be just I think it continues to be Emmett Konechny working his way back off that injury for this Dons team. Seeing him back out there on the court and seeing if he can, again, I would say get into a rhythm, but he was in a rhythm as soon as he stepped on the court his first game back. So can't really say that. Let's just say, can he continue to stay in rhythm? Let's put it that way. As here the Pirates attack inside, little fadeaway jump shot, no good. Caleb Marion misses on that inside shot. Don's back the other way. Charlie Moore over to Becker, right wing. Into the corner now for Krecklau. Krecklau back up top to Jacoby. Thought about going back toward to Krecklau, but good decision not to, I think. Tries to skip that to the, skip that to the corner. All over the place tonight. Charlie Moore for three, no good. Getting tongue-tied tonight. 56-15, your score. Left wing is Joey Saricek. Into the post here, and Saricek was out of bounds there, and yes, he was. With a 13th turnover for Gilman here tonight. Matt Konechny to inbound here. As Gilman now puts on some full court pressure to try to get the Dons out of rhythm a little bit, but they let Charlie Moore right by there. Konechny skips it ahead to Becker. Becker up top. Matt Konechny thought about the three, steps inside instead. Out to Jacoby for three, and it's good. Blake Jacoby from downtown. Jacoby's got 9. Swing up top here. Skip to the short corner, attacking the basket. Inside shot, no good. Blocked by Krecklau. And there's the three short from Joey Saricek. There's Caleb Marion with the inside shot blocked by Krecklau. And now we've got mass substitutions here for the Dons. And I said the thing to watch here in the second half was going to be seeing if Emmett Konechny continue to get back in rhythm off that injury. But from what it looks like, the Dons have got their reserves coming in on the next dead ball as Cy Becker knocks down that three, and Emmett Konechny's at the end of the bench, so I don't think he'll be back out onto the court tonight for Columbus. It is 62-15. We'll take another break. Back with more Clover Belt East basketball after this on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Welcome back, everybody. It is 62-15. Columbus leads Gilman here in this one. The Dons with some mass substitutions here. We've got Cole Hilgeman, Cal Burkhauser, Nathan Nemitz, Sam Dooms, and Alex Edwards into the game. So starters played 2 minutes and 45 seconds here in this second half, and now I have to imagine their night is done as that shot is up and good from Dalton Wasaki. Burkhauser the other way into the corner for Edwards. Right wing to Burkhauser, back to the corner for Edwards. Inside Nemitz, kick out to Edwards here, skips it over to Burkhauser. Drives inside, up with the tough left-hand shot, it's good for Cal Burkhauser. Cal Burkhauser for 2. And now we got a whistle. And an offensive foul on Gilman. Called that on Bo Pacoit. First personal, team first, and it will be Don's basketball. Burkhauser into Hilgeman. Nearly has it poked away, gets it up ahead to Nemitz. Nemitz pushing in transition, Dooms to the basket, kick to the corner, and we got a whistle and a foul down on the floor. And that foul goes against Joey Saricek. Second personal, team second. Downs to inbound. Nemitz will inbound it. Stop Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Stop Construction has been partnering with private and public customers since 1984. Stop Construction has its own service and fabrication department to assist with any municipal or industrial situation. Stop Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. And Ag Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. Be a Don's turnover there. Gilman basketball. Get instant savings at Fleet Farm. Skip the wait and take $10 off your purchase of $75 or more in-store or online. Shop now and save on gifts for others or maybe even a gift for yourself. Shop all your favorite everyday essentials and save at Fleet Farm. And again, here in games like this for Columbus, when you're leading by as many as you are and you are the superior team here in this game, I think. And now the Dons have already kind of taken care of this, as that's going to be a jump ball. But when your starters are on the floor and even with your bench guys, what you don't want to do is kind of play. Sometimes the speed of the game can seem a little slower, and you don't want to play down to that. You want to try to guard against that. And, it usually sets in. Human nature usually sets in, and that usually happens regardless. But you try to guard against it as a team just for the simple fact that when you do that, it can sometimes build bad habits that might creep up. When you are playing, more competitive games. I'll put it that way. That's going to be a Gilman turnover, but now seems like a good time to me to take a look at some of the scores from across the state of Wisconsin here in the WIAA tonight. All these games I'll be going through are on Zaleski Sports here tonight. As we take a look at some of these games, trying to look at maybe some of the most pertinent ones here. To you Columbus and Gilman fans out there. But we're going to go through them all here. How about boys basketball? Spash boys basketball as Cal Burkhauser knocks down the three for the Dons. He's got 5 points. But again, let's check in on Spash at Appleton East. And, man, what a season it's been. Talk about the Dons having a fantastic year, and they have. They are now at number 2. In our latest rankings. Potosi, I believe, jumped them again. And again, before I get into the Spash game and scores around the area, what I should have started with to start the broadcast, a lot of you Columbus fans, I hope, aren't looking at that number 2 on there and getting upset at all. The Dons were, of course, number 1 last week, and you might think, well, how in the heck are we number 2 after we haven't lost the game since then? And the only thing I can tell you is the math tells us, the win-loss percentages and strength of schedule tells our computer system that the Dons are number 2, and I believe it's Potosi is number 1 for Division 5 basketball. Now, the reason for that must have been Potosi. I have not been following their season closely here this season, but they must have played, I would guess, a team with a really good record. They beat them. It jumps there's a number that's assigned to every single team. It must have jumped that number up briefly above the Dons. So that is why you see that difference. It's not going to help the Dons that these wins against Gilman and things of that sort won't help the Dons. I mean, they need to win them to keep their place in the rankings. But it's not going to help them jump ahead of a team like Potosi. Maybe that McDonald Central game could help that out, or, of course, a Potosi loss. But these rankings that we have, and I've talked about it a lot on these broadcasts, and we talked about it on the Zaleski Sports Show last week, and they do every single week. These rankings we have at Zaleski Sports are the most accurate you will find to what the final seedings will be if the season ended today. Basically, what our rankings are is if the seedings ended today, you could basically look at our rankings and have a pretty good guess at what the seeds are going to be because we use almost the exact same system as close as we can possibly get to what the WIAA uses to determine the seedings once the postseason comes around. So basically all this means is that if the season ended now, Columbus would be the number 2 ranked team in the state. Is essentially what that means. And we'll have a chance to get into the Dons sectional a little bit too, because now we're getting close enough to the postseason where we can start talking about that stuff earlier on in the season. It's a little unnecessary, but now we're getting closer to the end of the season as Cole Hilgeman scores at the rim for 2, and it'll be an and 1 for Cole Hilgeman. And we'll take a look at the Columbus Dons sectional here in just a moment. Last season, they were in the same sectional with Pacelli. They got moved. They got moved west a bit here this season, and not in the same sectional as Pacelli and Stevens Point team last season, as they were last season. But again, you take a look at these Division 5 assignments here. As I promised, we will check in on those scores around around the Wisconsin area in just a moment here. But first, let's take a look at the Columbus Catholic sectional. You go through the teams in their sectional. They've got Alma Center Lincoln, Alma Pepin, Assumption, Blair Taylor, Cochrane, Fountain City. Then Columbus, Cooley, Christian Providence Academy, Oliva Strum, Gilmanton, Independence, Greenwood, Loyal, New Lisbon, Pittsville, Plum City, Elmwood, Port Edwards, and Royal are your teams there in their sectional. Now, the very interesting thing about Potosi and Columbus being the 2 top-ranked teams in Division 5 this year as Nathan Nemitz knocks down a 3. The fascinating thing about that is that they're not in the same sectional, but they're in the exact same sectional final. I guess I don't know how you would describe that, but they're not in the exact same sectional. They're in, I mean, technically they wouldn't meet in a sectional semifinal. But the interesting thing about it is that Potosi and Columbus cannot both make it to state. That cannot happen. If they were both to win through through the sectional final, they would meet up in the sectional final. Those are our top 2 ranked teams in Division 5 and in the entire state. So it's not possible for them to meet up in a hypothetical state championship game or a hypothetical state semifinal game. If Potosi and Columbus play to the level of where they're ranked in the postseason, where they beat everybody that's ranked below them, which that's not always how it works, but it definitely isn't always how it works. But if that does happen, as we have a timeout on the floor, I'll finish that thought in just a moment. We'll take a break. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Find has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Brown Fine Business Technologies has been a pleasure.
I
We
think
have
that
staff
might
on
have been
call
a
that we
full.
can call if we ever have issues,
you
and
know
the printer
for
usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Yeah, maybe not. Well, they haven't ring the buzzer yet.
Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
Welcome back, everybody. It's 78-17. Columbus leads Gilman here in this one. Here is a 3 for Ben Weiland. Ben Weiland into the game, and he knocks down the 3 for the Dons. But again, as I was saying before the break, if Potosi and Columbus win out in the postseason, they will match up in the sectional final, in a sectional final game. And we don't know where that's going to be played yet. I can tell you if Columbus makes it to the sectional semifinal, we're getting way ahead of ourselves here, of course. But you need stuff to talk about in blowout games like this. Getting way ahead of ourselves, but if Columbus does go to the sectional semifinal, they will play at Arcadia. And then that sectional final game location is to be determined yet. So, again, that's the interesting thing. We talk a lot about Potosi, Columbus, number 1, number 2 teams in Division 5. Again, right now, I would guess Potosi just has a narrow lead over Columbus in our data. And again, our data we use is as close as you are going to find to what the WIAA uses to determine playoff seeds. And again, you look at their sectionals, Potosi and Columbus will almost assuredly be 1 seeds in their respective kind of half sectionals there. But Sam Dooms tries a 3, no good, in and out. But that would be a heck of a sectional final matchup, and it's, there's 2 ways to look at that. You can look at it as, for us, I think it's great here at Zaleski Sports. For you guys that are tuning in to for you guys that are tuning in to Zaleski Sports, it'll be great because we will be able to have that game live for you. A sectional final game, we are allowed to broadcast all games up to sectional finals live, video stream. Once it gets to state, there's video rights, of course, broadcasting rights there. We can only do audio broadcasts, which we usually throw on some highlights for you as well, what we do every year at all the state tournaments. So the good thing for us is that we're going to get that matchup live streamed for you on Zaleski Sports if that matchup happens. Again, I'm getting way ahead of myself as we do have running clock here in this second half. Getting way, way ahead of ourselves here. But if that matchup does happen between the 2 top-ranked teams in the state, Potosi and Columbus, we will be able to live stream that basketball game and broadcast which one of those teams will head to state. But, again, we've talked a lot about this year. If you're a Columbus Dons fan watching this game, talked a lot about covering the Dons this season. Obviously, what their aspirations are. It's very clear what they are and what they should be based on how good of a team they are. Of course, win the conference, but more than that, this is a team that wants to make a state title run. And before the season, you never know totally who's going to be good, who's not going to be good, what are the top teams going to be. Just so happens the Dons have the number one ranked team in Division 5 that they keep kind of switching spots with, Potosi. They would have to play them before the state tournament. So you're almost in a spot where, and again, rankings don't mean everything. Anyone can beat anybody, but you're almost in a spot where your toughest game may be that sectional final before you get to state. So interesting just how that's gonna play out with sectionals, where teams are playing at, and who plays who when. It's always interesting to see how that plays out every single season. It's 83-19, and Coach Tyler Picoy just picked up a technical foul, and I did kind of hear what he said there. It sounded like I'm paraphrasing here, kind of just talking about we're down by a lot of points. The least you could do is give us a few calls. It was about what it sounded like he said down there on the floor, which I don't know if I agree with that logic, but he picked up a technical for it. Referee gives him a technical for that comment. And Caleb Hilgeman to the free throw line here. Again, that I do have to say that is not how refereeing works or should work. As much as I understand the frustration, being down by a lot of points is not fun for the players, the coaches. It's not fun for anybody. I understand the frustration, but from a referee standpoint, you're not going to change the way you referee and start calling fouls that aren't fouls or just to give the team that's down more points. I don't think that's how refereeing should work. It's not how it does work. But I do understand the frustration being down, but I definitely don't support referees making that kind of just calling fouls on a team to give the team that's down more points. That's not how it should be, and it's not how it is. It's not how these refs are doing it out here. They did a really nice job tonight, these referees on the basketball court. 84-19 your score here. And what I was going to do here was take a look at Potosi here this season, and I think it's worthwhile to check that team. And again, the Dons are going to have a lot of other teams to match up with before that point, that hypothetical matchup that may or may not happen. But I think if you ask a lot of us at Zaleski Sports, again, you look at our rankings, look at where some of the other teams in these sectionals rank, that would be that'd be a fair prediction, a fair guess to say that could be a matchup in a sectional final this year. We're allowed to say that. That's the fun thing. As fans and as broadcasters, we're allowed to make predictions and say we think this will happen and that'll happen. The coaches and players, they pretty much just got to stay in the moment and try to win each game, and that's usually why you'll hear coaches tell us that we're just focusing on winning the next game, staying in the moment. You'll hear all those cliched sayings, and there's a reason, because you do. If you're a player or a coach, if you do start looking ahead, if you do start thinking, oh, this could be this matchup or this, and you overlook the team you're playing in a regional final or something, your season could be over. Your season could easily be over. So, but it's okay for us to do it. We can do it up here. I can do it, and I'm happy too. But here in this game, we have 2.5 minutes left on the clock. 84-20 is your score. I believe will be the largest point deficit in a Dons game so far this season. And it's been, and again, it's really, if you're this Gilman team in this basketball game, they've got some young guys out there. They've got some freshmen, sophomores out there, some juniors, guys maybe not with a ton of experience out there on the floor. You've got Tony Soricek, who's a sophomore. You've got Logan Halita, who's a freshman in that starting lineup. And just going through their starters right now. A couple of juniors in there as well, and a senior in Caleb Marion. But, again, this is a Dons team. If you're a Gilman fan watching this game and you're disappointed, this is what the Dons have done to the bulk of the teams they've played this season. This is an excellent Dons team that, especially if you're coming in here on the road, it's a Dons team that, other than Brookfield Academy, who's one of the top Division III teams, the only team who have beaten the Dons this year is a team that's 2 divisions above them and one of the top teams in two divisions above them in Division III. So that's just where this Dons team is this year. There's a reason they have the expectations they do. It's because they're good enough to win a game by this score. Not every team is, to say the least, but it will be interesting once the postseason comes around. I think everybody's excited for it. A lot of games left. I think the game to circle on the regular season schedule right now for the Dons, to me, is that Neelsville game coming later this month at home. That's the one that, just from watching all these Clover Belt East teams play the Dons, that's the team who has played them the toughest. They started off the season. They've had so many close losses this year. They're 8-6. They lost a tight game that they easily could have won against Stratford. They lost on a buzzer beater to Auburndale. And I believe they lost another really tight game, their first game of the season. That's a team that could easily be 11-3 right now. That's a team that if you're in Division IV, I believe they're in the same sectional as Auburndale, Stratford, and Edgar. I'd have to double check that, but I believe they are in Division IV. That's a team you don't want to play. That's one of those wild card teams where they have the talent that they could beat anybody. You don't want to see them in the postseason. The Dons won't. They're a division lower, but that's going to do it here for tonight's game. It's 85-21. The Columbus Dons take down the Gilman Pirates here tonight. Really quickly, wanted to thank some of our great sponsors here tonight. And a reminder, stay tuned for your Nasonville Dairy postgame show. I will be down on the court live with Coach Konishny as well as our Highlight House player of the game. But first, I want to hear from our friends over at Blues Hair Studio. It's a new year and a new you at Blues Hair Studio on North Central Avenue in Marshfield. The stylists at Blues Hair Studio are ready to help you be the best version of yourself. Book your appointment for a fresh start in 2024 at Blues Hair Studio in Marshfield. And thanks to our game day sponsors, Hawkins Ash, Draxler Transport, Woodfield Inn and Suites, and Rem's Funeral Home. And Express Employment, find your next career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals. With locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield, no matter where you are in central Wisconsin, save yourself some time and find your next employer at expresspros.com. Coming up next, your Nasonville Dairy postgame show will take a break. Be back with live interviews after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, We ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
All right, welcome back, everybody. It's your Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to NasonvilleDairy.com. Joined now by Columbus Downset coach Coach Konechny. And Coach, another conference win for you guys tonight. I guess just talk a little bit about as Emmett continues to try to work back here into this game. This seemed like in that first half, you guys got off. It seemed like maybe your best first half of the year in terms of just the point differential and everything like that. Just talk a little bit about the game generally here tonight, what you guys did well right from the start, it looked like.
Well, it's tough. Gilman's a very young team. Number 11's a freshman. He's going to be a really nice player. He already is a solid player, but we have a group that's got 9 seniors. So it was kind of, we're 2 or 3 years ahead of them just physically and developmentally. So we just wanted to come out and play hard and to kind of work on what we do. And I thought we shot it really well in the first half. Multiple guys knocked down outside shots. Blake, Mac, Emmett, Charlie hit one. I thought Lucas Krecklau scored a few times, once in transition, a couple times in the post. And we just, Sidebacker hit one. I mean, we shot it really well, and then we're able to play 15 guys. And, second half for the last 16, 17 minutes is guys that need to, work on certain things or looking at next year. Those freshmen that came in, those 3 freshmen, and, Sam Dooms, Mac, Caleb, I think that's an opportunity for them to get some experience and to see, hey, we're losing a lot of guys next year, so let's take 16 minutes here and try to work on that. And I thought they played hard and did some things good, did some things well.
Yeah, maybe let's talk a little bit more about that, because you've had a couple of games this year where you've been able to get those freshmen out there onto the court and get them some time. So talk a little bit about that next generation of Dons, or that team for next year, a couple of years from now. What you've seen out of that group and how they're kind of coming along in their development as you've kind of seen them play in varsity action this year.
Well, I think they've done a pretty nice job. I think a lot of times they're coming into games that are lopsided, so it's tough for them to know how aggressive do we be. We never want to do anything to humiliate anybody or to not represent our conference and our school the right way. So it's a little chaotic at times, because should I shoot it, should I not shoot it? Tonight I thought for the most part they were aggressive, and in times too aggressive, taking 2 quick shots in possessions, trying to score a first varsity point and things like that. But when they're disciplined, I think it's a group that another year or two could be very competitive.
And then last question, I'll let you go. Talk a little bit about the 2 guys we're going to interview here, the Gilman brothers here, Cole and Caleb. Talk a little bit about both those guys. Obviously, Cole's is one of your big guys off the bench, coming in there for Lucas and spelling him a bit. Talk about those 2 guys and what they mean to this Dons team.
Well, they're just unbelievable people. Both of them are just quiet, humble, hardworking young men. We've had a few times now where they've got a chance to play together. I think it's a special thing being out on the floor with your brother. You'll never get that back, and it'll be something when you're 40 or 50 you look back on it. It's pretty cool. So down in the locker room, Cole Gilman was going to be the interview guy, and we said take your bro with, because another chance for them to experience something together, and I'm really anxious to hear what they say.
All right, hey, me too. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thank you. Thanks for the coverage.
Absolutely. All right, now we'll bring our 2 highlight house players of the game, Cole and Caleb Gilman. So Cole, I'll grab you first. Caleb, you want to stand over there, and I'll bring you over here. Cole, I want to start with you. You're one of the big guys, or the tall guys off the bench. I think you're the tallest guy on the team. I think you got to be. Yeah, you're tallest. So you got the most size on the team, on a team that's a little bit more undersized. How does that kind of play in your head when you come into these games? What are you looking to do out on the court, knowing you got a little bit more size in there, and can maybe against teams with more size than you guys sometimes?
It's just trying to stay physical and always improve, never go downhill, and always try to do what's best for the team and just be smart.
Yeah, and then I've asked kind of all you guys the same question this year. Talk about this team that you guys have this season, because obviously 13-1 now after this win here tonight. It's been a heck of a ride for you guys so far. I know you guys have bigger goals, but talk about this team, your confidence level in this team, what your feelings are about this group. I mean, so many seniors on this team this year.
Yeah, with our 11 seniors, it's been a ride since 8th grade, since I can remember, since I came to the school. It's been just fun all the way through. And we just got to keep up the mindset all the way through if we make it to playoffs and hopefully make a state run.
All right, then I'll have Caleb. You guys want to switch spots? I'll ask you a couple of questions. Caleb, first question I want to ask you is, you guys are brothers on this team, obviously. How does it feel, you guys, and maybe you both can give an answer to this if you want to, but how does it feel being out there with your brother out there on the basketball court?
It's really nice. It's really special, and I love it. It's awesome.
Anything you want to add to that, Cole?
It's just been awesome. 2 years. This is the last one, so got to enjoy it.
And then Caleb, we'll ask you about been kind of part of that group that's the next generation of Dons coming in here. What has it been like with this senior group? You kind of sitting behind this senior group and watching them, and then you come out onto the court in some of these games. Just talk about this group you guys have this year, and what's it like, to be a part of this group, and what your mindset is on this team, and how you feel about this group as well.
They're a really good influence on us. They're always helping us to get better. Especially Lucas and Cole for me in the post, and yeah, it's just really special.
All right, last we're going to do is get you guys in the highlight house. I know you guys know how this works. So again, if you haven't seen two people do this before, again, you say your name, and then you both say, and we're in the house. Okay? I'll count you down from 3, 2, 1. All right.
Go ahead.
3, 2, 1.
I'm Caleb Hilgeman. I'm Cole Hilgeman. And we're in the house.
Great job. All right, those were our 2 highlight house players of the game. Elena, we make sure the camera is good. Yeah, are we good now? Am I still in the right spot? Yeah. They can't hear me up there, but those were our 2 highlight house players of the game. Hopefully I'm still in the camera shot. Those were our 2 highlight house players of the game, Caleb and Cole Hilgeman. 2 brothers out here on the Columbus Dons team. Another big win for the Dons, and again, I think it was a 60-point victory. I don't know the final score in front of me. They took it off the scoreboard, but the Dons do improve to 13-1 overall on the season. They improved to 7-0 in conference play. And that's going to do it for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show here tonight. I want to thank everybody for joining us here tonight. From myself, Cale Jacoby, alongside Isaac Eagle and Elena Eagle doing the production here tonight. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time on Zaleski Sports.